What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dalibor. If you are new here, this is App Spotlight, and we're going to be talking about, well, this one's going to be a little different, let's be honest. This is going to be just about two specific extensions for browsers that are used by a lot of YouTubers to kind of monitor their everyday stats, numbers, give them best practices, things like that. And I'm going to start with TubeBuddy. Basic backend overview. This is one of our videos, one of our recent-ish videos. Yeah, this is a pretty recent video. Gives you some numbers, gives you some best practices, kind of check marks of did you do something, did you not do something, and shows the tags for videos. The reason I'm reviewing these right now, this and the other one's going to be vidIQ. vidIQ I've got in my Chrome browser. Shows you vidIQ I like a little better as far as having a back end, and that's why I'm actually going to leave that one installed. The only reason I'm going to leave it installed is because I don't actually use Chrome on this. The only reason I would ever use Chrome is to look at this, and that's really kind of a minor thing and rare that I do it, and that's why I'm uninstalling TubeBuddy. Overall, pretty solid experiences for both. Again, it gives you this kind of checklist. It gives you best practices about what you can do to kind of optimize how your video performs. But the problem is, it doesn't actually work because it doesn't do anything, because it doesn't actually provide you with any kind of organic anything. That's just the real truth. We can take a look at, and actually that's what I was gonna do. We can take a look at one of Hottest's videos on Full Throttle Auto. If you don't know, you should definitely check that out. Full Throttle Auto, definitely go and subscribe. So let's take a look. Drift Chi-Town Hostile Takeover. This is why I'm even talking about this. This is why we are going to be uninstalling this. And this is why I don't really watch what this suggests when I upload videos and things like that, because it just doesn't matter to me anymore. Because let's take a look. We've got actual tags that are relevant. We have the name of the video. Most of the things are Drift Chi-Town. You know what? I'll even say Drift Chi-Town. 3 words like he's got it. You'll notice that it doesn't come up. And it is by far, I'm gonna say it's probably by far 1.7. Okay, so it's got one video that is similar in view count. Everything else is low in views, and it's not even on the first. There's an old Drift Chi-Town of his that comes up with way less views. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. These apps don't matter because they don't do it. They just don't. There was a video from 1320 that was coming up that had nothing to do with drifting. Didn't have the word drifting in the description, in the name, in the tags, anything, but it was coming up. The problem is the algorithm doesn't care about you. The algorithm doesn't care about me. It doesn't care about us. It doesn't care about anyone. The algorithm just does what it wants to at whatever whim it feels like, and shows you results that don't particularly matter based on anything. Like, I watch Hottest's videos a lot, and for me to originally look for Drift Chi-Town and not get this video, astonishing, especially since I've seen it before. So my point is, this, while it is a good rough estimate, it gives you an idea of how to, I guess, I mean, I don't even want to say optimize, because it doesn't optimize. I don't see the benefit, and while it gives you some good best practices, I think it's something that once you use it for a month, you could get rid of, because at the very least you're gonna free up your screen real estate. Right now, every video I watch, it shows this. I don't really care on my bulk and wrap what the view count is and what the engagement. I just don't care. It's not something that pertains to me in any way, so I don't want to see it all the time. So that's why I'm uninstalling it. Part 1 of why I'm uninstalling it. Part 2 is that it doesn't seem to really do anything for me. It doesn't really work because I do these best practices on everything. I do the thumbnails. Obviously, I do thumbnails. I do the end screens. I do the cards on every video. But then if you go back and you just look at our recent videos, 142, 79. These are actually pretty solid count-wise, but I think that's because Hudway actually shared this on their page. Vava Voom, the Vava is a pretty well searched product, but I mean, like 22, 48, 30, 54, you know, I mean, this is an Overwatch thing. It's 20 views. It doesn't really particularly matter. And on the very top level of things, I don't really care. I don't really care about the view counts. I don't really care about these numbers. When I actually looked for a video that had a high count, I was like, oh, the AE has 1.2K. Awesome. Didn't know that, didn't realize it. What I focus on is engagement. What I focus on is when we get a comment, I try to respond as soon as I can. You know, I check comments pretty regularly every couple days. It has been a few weeks on occasion because life gets in the way. That's just how things go. You know, sometimes it's a week or a couple weeks before I respond. There was a period where, you know, I skipped a couple months, but I got back to everyone. You know, I went back and I responded to people who I had not responded to. I just think that's where it's at. I think the interaction is where it's at more so than the actual numbers and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that and then refresh and then pop open a video just to see the interface now. Oh look, now it's just suggestions, which is fine. Like it seems silly, but this feels better because I don't need to know that it's not suggesting my videos for me. Whatever, I don't really care, you know. It's almost too much information especially on a smaller level. It can be very useful, I think, if you're hardcore trying to sell things, if you're trying to kind of really monetize a channel. You know, if you're, I don't even know like what you could consider like looking at that, you know. I guess like if you could take tech review, but if you are strictly going down the affiliate marketing route, you're trying to sell things. Like we have links, you know, like we'll have links in the description, and we've got like a gear list down there. If you guys want to check it out, of course do. I don't really care. We get like $20 here and there off Amazon, 100 on occasion. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice bonus, but like I'm not saying I don't want this to be our main thing. I don't want this to be our main, you know, source of income. It'd be great. It'd be amazing. I'm not really particularly concerned about it being that. I like that like between the little bit of ad revenue and a little bit of affiliate marketing, it pays for our website ads. It pays for our monthly bills. Like between the like $10-20 here and there that we get from Steam from our game, all of that stuff, it pays our bills. And stressing and like really like, because look at this, trending stats, like stats, man, I literally never click that tab, and let's see what it shows us. Stuff that you can see inside the statistics of your channel in the analytics already. You know, this is the last 28 days, and you can see all this. Really, I wonder if it'll show me this. If I click upload video here, I do like this in the vidIQ. It has the scoring. It's a little bit more interesting. I think just visually, it's just kind of, oh, cool. But again, it's very much, once you learn the stuff, like once you learn that your tag should have your title, your things that are in your title should be in your tag, things that are in your description should be in your tags. Once you learn that, like there's no real reason to have this. I mean, I guess if you're forgetful and not put up cards, but again, card engagement, like you can see those numbers, it's not high for us. So like it, you know, when I do kind of get the urge to take a look at stuff, if you're starting a channel, this is probably a really good thing to have. If you're trying to build, if you're trying to kind of get the right best practices under your belt, yeah, definitely. If you are looking for help, these are good apps. These are good add-ons. These are good things to have on you. But realistically speaking, once you got the behaviors down, they're kind of useless. Like I said, I'm leaving it on the Chrome because I don't even use Chrome anymore. So if I get curious, I don't have to reinstall it. That's really the only reason I'm leaving it on. Otherwise, I've taken it out of Firefox, which is my primary browser, because I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I'm very much more about creating a cool concept, creating a cool video, and having a conversation. So if you guys have any questions about the apps, I've spent about 2 years now with vidIQ, about a year with TubeBuddy. If you have any questions about them, definitely drop them down below. If you have any thoughts about them, please let me know down below what you think about these apps, or if you have other tools that you've used that have maybe brought you better results. I'd definitely love to check them out. As you can see on the screen, these are other desktop style apps that I'm definitely going to be diving into pretty soon. And actually recently I fell down an advertising hole, and I'm going to be reviewing a Facebook game of all things. I'm not excited about it, but I'm going to do it. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.